What's up, y'all? Today I'm gonna teach you how to do the front roll. Before we get this video started today, I just wanted to say this video is sponsored by Centurion Boats and Hyperlight Wakeboards. Some tricks that you're gonna wanna already know how to do before doing the front roll are basically just a toe side wake to wake jump. Just really get that on lock and you should be good. Some other things that would help with learning a front roll for the first time would basically just be jumping on the trampoline and being able to do a front flip on a trampoline or off a diving board or off of maybe a cliff or something into the water, and that'll definitely help a lot. I think the trampoline is probably the best one just because it'll really help you learn how to get back on your feet instead of being back behind them and falling on your butt. Also, this is a very good first invert to try just because a lot of people are scared of flipping backwards. Also, there aren't very many brutal crashes with this trick. Most of the time you'll just slip on your butt because you'll under rotate, and usually that's pretty much the hardest crash. On the front roll, you're going to want to edge out about 3/4 of the way away from the wake. I do say that about most tricks, but yeah, just be a nice distance out there, and the edge you're going to want to take back in towards the wakes are basically just like a medium-ish edge, maybe just a little bit harder than a toe side wake to wake jump edge, just because you're going to want to be doing a trip motion off the wake, and you're going to need a little bit more oomph to it than a toe side wake to wake. If you don't know how to do a toe side wake to wake jump, I do have that tutorial on my channel, so feel free to go check that out. Now that you're on that medium toe side edge in towards the wake, make sure you have that handle over in front of your front hip as you're edging. Keep that handle nice and tight. Make sure you follow that edge all the way up and into the wake. When approaching the wake, you're going to want to make sure you edge at least halfway up to the top. You're going to want to sort of back off your edge slightly, but make sure you still continue it all the way till the top of the wake. The reason I want you to back off your edge is so you can sort of use the lip or the top of the wake to help trip you over and forward. So just make sure you edge all the way up through the wake, back off last second just a little bit, and as you're hitting the top of the wake, you can actually drop that rear hand once you trip and pop off the top of it. Make sure you sort of throw your head forward to really initiate that front roll rotation. Now that you have initiated your front roll rotation, it should feel extremely similar to how it would on a trampoline or a diving board. So just make sure you have that handle on the front side of your body, your rear hand behind you, and you're flipping straight forward. And once you're about 3/4 away through the flip, you can sort of open up slightly, sort of spot the shoreline over there, or really kind of just wait till you can see the water to sort of find your landing. Now that you've sort of spotted the shoreline and kind of see your landing out in front of you, you're going to want to really make sure you continue that front roll rotation. You don't want to under flip. You'll end up slipping on your butt. So really try and continue that rotation to get your chest over your toes. You'll spot your landing right here in front of you. Bend your knees on impact. Just right away, edging away from the wake on your toes. The main mistake I see people make when doing the front roll is basically they will just open up from their flip early. They will still land on their board, but they'll be very heel heavy and they'll end up slipping on their butt. In order to fix this, make sure you just stay tighter for longer and try and flip for a longer period of time so you can really make sure you carry that momentum forward to try and get your chest over your toes again, so it'll be a lot easier to get on your toes and just ride away from the boat. All right, I'm just gonna give you a quick little summary of the entire front roll. Make sure you edge out about 3/4 away from the wake as you possibly can. Pause out there for a second before you start edging back in. Make sure you take a nice medium edge back in towards the wakes, and make sure you edge all the way up through the very top of the wake. However, about 3/4 or halfway up the wake of your edge, make sure you sort of just flatten off a little bit but still carry that edge up. This will really help you trip off the wake to help that momentum get all the way around. As you're tripping and popping off the very top of the wake, make sure you drop that rear hand and sort of throw your head forward to help generate the momentum you're going to need to initiate that front roll. About 3/4 of the way through the flip, you're gonna wanna sort of open up a little bit. Make sure your rotation is still continuing forward because you're gonna wanna get that chest over your toes. You'll be able to see the shoreline and the water in front of you, sort of spot your landing right there, get your chest over your toes, bend your knees on impact, and right away, edging away from the boat on your toes. That's how you do a front roll. If you guys like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Comment below on what kind of videos you guys want to see next, or what kind of tricks you guys want to learn next. Also, if you are having trouble with this trick, feel free to comment below the problems you're having, and I'll try and get back to you and help you out as much as I can. Also, feel free to send me a DM on Instagram about the trick you're trying, or send me a video of your attempt. That'll really help me analyze it and help you as much as I possibly can, so don't be scared to send me a DM. I will be out here making a wakeboarding video every second day forever, so make sure you guys subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.